That is, I cannot even tell you how loud that car is. Absolutely ridiculous. It really is. We're going to go and pick a car up today, and it's something completely different to this car. This is an expensive car. We're going to go and pick up a very cheap car, and we've got something planned for it. But before that, I need to go and pick up Ben, who's got the RS4, which won't start, so I've got to give him a push, and then we're going to go back, drop this off, and then we're going to go and pick that car up in the RS4. So we'll give you the car for one day and you broke it.
Sorry mate, right, so we couldn't get it started the other day. I don't know what's going on with it, because there seems to be juice in the battery, and all the lights come on and stuff. When you press the button it just clicks. So I took it out of the gear and I took the handbrake off, and on this it's like it slopes down, so it should roll backwards, and it's like the brakes are locked on. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we are now mechanical minded,
yeah,
so we should be able to fix this,
right,
surely.
So as you can see, it's saying it needs a service and the fog lights out. It's probably just got a dodgy connection I need to do. But when I press the button,
nothing. Doesn't even click, does it?
No. So it's out of gear, as
right,
you can see, right?
Yeah.
The handbrake is off.
Right.
Now.
It won't go backwards?
It doesn't go backwards.
Oh, that's...
Look, watch.
That's really strange.
It's locked on, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like the handbrake's still on.
Yeah. How mad's that? Push it, man.
Pull it open. Right, let's pull.
Mechanic Lee to the rescue.
You know, when you want a job doing, do it yourself.
What did you do?
I just turn the key, in and out of gear, handbrake on and off. You know, just leave it to me.
Right, now put it in first and see if it moves, because we couldn't get it to move just.
That might be an issue next. It starts. That's definitely stuck. Wonder why the brakes are stuck.
Are they still stuck on yet?
No, it's fine now.
Are you alright now?
Like a brand new car, as usual. RS4.
Fixes itself.
That means I had to get it going. Because I didn't want to go to pick this car up in the McLaren in the rain with 950 horsepower and 950 newton meters of torque. So we'll go in this. What do you think of it?
Your McLaren?
Does it sound good?
It's loud. Like, you didn't need to text me and say, oh, I'm at yours, because I heard you coming down the street right at the very back, and then I heard you again because I thought you turned round or something, because I heard you twice. Once was loud, the next time was really loud, yeah. So in fact, you'll be the reason why my bay windows fell off.
I know the McLaren is pretty unaffordable for quite a lot of people, so I know some of you lot don't actually like the content on it, but we decided to get something a little bit cheaper.
So the other day it got us to thinking, my car's 400 horsepower, but it's like 65, 70 grand in some markets now. Could we make a car that's 400 horsepower for less than £10,000?
But regular viewers of the channel will know we actually picked up this RS4 about 2.5 years ago for 9,750, and this standard has 420 PS.
So when we got this, we actually dynoed it straight away, because we were thinking, well, how much power does it have? It done 155,000 miles. It actually dynoed at 351 horsepower.
That means we had to spend £1,400 getting a carbon clean
and new injectors, and that's the thing, that then is over 11 grand for this car. And yes, it's 400 horsepower, but it's not a turbocharged 400 horsepower. It's not got the torque of a normal 400 horsepower turbo car. So we were wondering whether we'd be able to get
just like a 140i.
Yeah, just like a 140i.
So that gives it away a little bit, saying we are going to go and get a turbo car, because they're just better to modify, easier to get the horsepower and torque gains. So what do you reckon? Comment, what do you reckon we're going to go and get? I'll give you an idea. It's £4,000 this car. It's £4,000, right?
No, so the original one that we were going to get from Newcastle was £4,000. I agreed with the guy to go and pick it up. It was £4 grand. We were supposed to be picking it up today on the train, got me train tickets, and right at the death, the guy went, I've not got the V5, I lost it.
Nah, it sounds a bit dodgy to me. Let's leave it. Let's find another one. So We did find another one, but we've looked at that many cars this week. I forgot even what colour it is. What colour is it?
It's exactly the same colour. It's candy white. But then that'll probably give it away as well.
Anyone that knows what candy white goes on, you've probably got an idea. So we're trying to find the car. We don't actually know what number the guy lives at, but it should stand out because it's white. Well, it's not white. It's very dirty. So there you go. It's a CUPRA K1.
It is, and it's a legit one as well. It's not a CUPRA with a K1 body kit. This is a legit CUPRA. So yeah.
In typical Eagle GT style, that didn't go according to plan because
at least 5 panels needed paint.
And the engine didn't sound too healthy, to be honest.
It needed tyres.
All round.
Oh, the heating inside the car didn't work.
And that could have been anything, so just the labour to get that fixed could have been, well, a lot.
It just generally looked like it had not been looked after. And you always say, boys, stop buying lemons. So there we go, we've walked away for once. Hey, but it's not all bad news, because the guy who said he'd lost the V5, the new one's arrived in the post today, so we're on our way to go and get it.
So it's 3 hours to Newcastle. We've got a single ticket, so if this car's not right, how do we get home?
He's got us over a barrel a little bit really, hasn't he? Because if this car's no good, we've got to get the train back.
How much is the ticket to get back?
Nearly 50 quid each.
If the car's not okay, we'll have wasted the train ticket yesterday, which was how much?
£22 each.
£44 when the guy said he didn't have the logbook yesterday, and the total, if we don't buy the car today,
Best part of 200 quid.
plus the fuel before to get to Leek.
Around 40 quid there and back. A lot of people turn around to you and say, oh, it doesn't cost anything to run a YouTube channel, what's up here? Not even bought a car, it's 250 quid. This one is 40,000 less miles, it's about 500 quid cheaper, the body works in better condition, still a little bit rough but better condition, and it has the ABS module.
A K1 CUPRA.
It is, a Seat Leon CUPRA. Yeah, it's the white car on the left, yeah, that's the one.
Is on the right.
There you go, 25.60 boss.
This is a good start, it's clean.
I know, yeah, thank God for that. £20.60 we owe you.
After about an hour of haggling, we have bought a K1. But we didn't get it for £4 grand, we got it for £3.5 grand. Why did we get it for £3.5 grand?
Well, it was making a weird rattle from the engine bay. Tabby did say, those who don't know who Tabby is, he's awesome GTI. The chain tensioners and all that kind of shit, you know, it is a thing.
But if anyone knows me, and anyone knows our channel, the first thing that needs to go is these horrible wind deflectors. I didn't get them on. Oh, there we go. There you go, mate.
You're not having them?
Right in the bin, that. That's
Thanks, mate.
Now that looks miles better.
So it looks like Lee has already had a go at this car with the paint. So every single panel, from what I can tell, has either been painted horrifically or needs paint.
It needs a lot of rust taken out. The front two arches are rusty, the sills are rusty, and it looks like someone's gone mad with a rattle can. You know all the black bits? Like the front grille and little bits and pieces, they've all been, well, rattle canned.
So we've got a few lights on the dash. It's got the tire pressure monitoring light, it's got the traction control light, there's a light bulb with an exclamation mark in it there. We think it's all related to the ABS module, hopefully.
Door handles are a bit loose, wobbly. This side door doesn't open properly. It's just hit and miss if it opens or not. The radio isn't in the best of health either. That might look okay, but it's a bit flickery and yeah, it'll probably go off in a minute. But as far as Uncle Benji's concerned, there's the best bit about the car, and what is it?
Listen to this. I mean, who doesn't love a turbo flutter?
And also, it looks like someone's driven through the Maxton Design workshop, because it's got it on the back, it's got it on the front, it's got it all over the place. So we're going to try and get it back to like looking as standard as possible. 10 minutes down the road, we're not even out of Newcastle yet, and it's Evil GT.
Of course it is.
We've got the engine light.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an Evil GT car without the engine management light, would it?
So, although engine management lights, they're not exactly the end of the world, but it is trying to tell us something.
Positives, the clutch feels fine, the brakes feel fine, the accelerator feels fine, steering feels fine. There's no weird knocks or anything from any of the suspension and stuff, so, you know, It seems to be mostly cosmetic.
We've got about 160 miles to go, about 3 hours, mostly M6 with an engine light. What is the worst that's going to happen? We'll break down like we did coming back from the Nürburgring. We love making content out of nothing. There's left a space on that trailer just for us.
On that one there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
We're about halfway home, so engine light's still on. We should be okay. It sounds okay. There's no weird noises. So when we get back to Warrington, we're going to start working on the bodywork, get it back to looking as good as we can. It's a low mileage car, so we've got a good base for that. The main thing is we've picked the car up for £500 less than we expected. So we've now got a £6,500 budget to do all the work, which includes TTE 420 hybrid turbos, get all that power out of the car, 400 horsepower plus, and see if we can do it under that 10 grand budget. And obviously there's going to be other stuff wrong with it. I mean, we've got the engine light. I mean, what could that be? Who knows? Hopefully we haven't bought a lemon again.
Let's be honest, the only car I've ever been with you to buy is the RS4 Saloon.
All right, I know where he's going with
That's an absolute gem.
I know.
So this is going to be fine.
I know where he's going with this. I go to buy cars on my own and I just buy lemons.
Yeah.
I'll hold my hands up with that. But if you do want to see if we bought a lemon, subscribe to the channel if you don't mind.
Yeah.
If you liked today's video, hit the like button, and yeah, you'll get all the notifications of anything future on this car. We've got plenty coming up on it, but we're going to try and do it as quickly as possible so people don't lose any interest, including us. So on that note, bye bye.
Ta-ra! Thanks for watching. See you later.